Hey guys, how's it going? If you're here because you're looking to find a way to grow your Instagram from zero, or if you have an Instagram account for a while and you haven't get a lot of results, this video might be for you. Over the last 2 months, I've been growing a brand new Instagram account from 0 to 14,000 followers, and I've been posting every day. Now keep in mind that these followers is very niche down into photography, videography, which is what I want to do. I like to believe that these followers that we have in our community, Kenobi Films, is the best followers out there. I recommend you to watch the entire video because in the end, I'd like to share with you some of the documents, some of the stuff that I learned that definitely could help you in the long run in your journey of growing your Instagram page. Before we go into details and technical parts, I'd like to share with you why am I creating a new Instagram page in the first page, because I already have one Instagram page called Kenobi Media. That page was fine, was doing great, but I created a brand new page called Kenobi Films. So one of the biggest reasons is because a lot of my clients lately has been asking me to run their social media account. Now I'm a videographer, which I create a lot of content, but my job used to be just to make the footage look pretty. I used to just make it look cinematic, but lately with a lot of companies and businesses, we know that social media is one of the important things that people cannot ignore. But a lot of videographers take the social media gig and just create like beautiful footage and cinematic footage and not having any followers or engagement on the social media account. That's not what I want to do. I want to actually understand how to grow on social media. And in this video specifically, I want to talk about Instagram. So let's get started. Everybody talked about this, but this is true. Nowadays, the retention is just getting shorter and shorter, and it's very important that you can hook the audience in the first few seconds. Now, there are lots of ways to do great hooks, like you can create something so shockingly that people have to watch it, or you can make something that people are so curious to find out what's going on next. But we're not the best at making hooks, but what we can do is that we want to do our best to bring the most value in the first few seconds. For example, one of the videos that we did over 1.5 million views, it's about sharing some of the YouTube video that you can watch to improve your color grading skill. The key is we make sure people know about it in the first few seconds. Having that said, if you're really good at showing people like shockingly thing in the first few seconds, or just, make people extremely curious about your story in the first few seconds, feel free to do that. I know we're not the best at it yet, but we also want to improve that every day. But we know for sure that by giving values, people are interested. And even to bring more value to you watching this video, my assistant actually curated a list of all the hooks that help us in our video, and we like to share that with you. In the description of this video, there's a link that you will be able to access our list of amazing hooks that we think really help, and I hope you enjoy it. One of the secrets to master the retention and watch time is to do very short video. For example, if your videos is 6 seconds, which is pretty short, and if people actually watch the whole 5 seconds, that's good enough to indicate to Instagram that, hey, this video is doing well and let's push to more and more audience. So lately we've been mastering at doing very, very short content, because let's say if you make a minute video and the watch time is only 30 seconds, it may indicate to Instagram that that video is not doing that well. Another thing that helps us to gain over 14,000 followers in 2 months is definitely engagement. And one of the biggest trends nowadays that people are doing, and that's one of the secrets to encourage a lot of comments, and we apply a lot in our own content lately also, is that you want to give people some kind of value, but in order for them to access that value, they have to comment a certain thing. For example, one of the last videos that we did, we shared with people some of the transition that we use. But in order for you to gain the access to this asset that we curated, you have to comment, let's say, transition, right? We will send you a DM, and then you will get the asset. It's the way of growing the engagement because a lot of people will comment on it. Another thing you can do is encourage people to save and share. That's why like the 5 seconds or 6 second reels is so effective, because 5 or 6 seconds sometimes not enough for someone to read the caption on the reel, which causes them to have to rewatch it or screenshot it or save it for another time, which all of these actions help with your engagement. And the last thing I want to talk about this is that you got to be consistent. You might have heard it a lot before, but when it comes to social media and all this algorithm, it's hard to grow if you're not very consistent with what you're posting. I realized that consistent posting is not for me, right? So I decided to have someone else to work with me on Instagram as well. So it makes things a lot easier, and you can't just do everything by yourself alone all the time. If there's one more thing that I would like to add, is probably if you need to find inspiration, it's not that hard, right? Like you can literally just go on Instagram and search on videography content, filmmaking content, or photography content. Trending content is always help. Like for example, a few months ago, there's the trendy video of Pedro, which is a raccoon dancing or something like that, but he's super cute, right? But it becomes trendy. There's a beef right now with Kendrick Lamar and Drake. Maybe you can use some of that sound into your video. This should be a game. This should be fun. But that's pretty much it, guys. Like, hopefully this is helpful for you. And if anything, I would ask, if you really like this video, make sure to click like and subscribe. Follow Kenobi Films on Instagram because we're posting video content every single day over there. Go on your description and download the list of the hooks, also the profile optimization. We just want to make sure you get some value from this video. And along the way, we're just going to keep posting how we build our social media and everything. So I hope you enjoy this and hope you follow us to more adventure, more tips and tricks on how to grow on social media. Have a good day, guys.